somewhere in there, God asked me to change boats. God asked me to get into a tiny little dinghy that barely looked seaworthy. And I'm pretty sure I rolled my eyes at God too. Didn't make sense to me. And quite honestly, I just didn't see it. And then I said, "But you are God, and I will." I believe the secret to finding God's will for our life is, number one, drawing into the inner circle. The more we study through the entire Bible, the more we learn who God is, not just his character and not just his goodness and all of those wonderful things, but we see how he worked through the lives of others. We see what his general will is for everyone. I like to think of studying the Bible as putting down a very complex puzzle. Yes, there are little pieces that are about grace and love and forgiveness and salvation, but when you study the whole of the Bible and you just seek to know God for himself, you start to see sections of the puzzle come together before your eyes. You start to get a much clearer view of God's general will for all mankind. Then you start to see more clearly God's general will for those who know him. And you get to see really beautiful pictures of his specific will carried out in the lives of individuals through different times in history and completely different personalities. And the more all of those sections of the puzzle come together, the more you get a full picture of not only who God is and how incredibly much he loves us, how incredibly involved he wants to be in the decisions of our lives, but you can automatically know his will in a lot of things that, honestly, before I used to struggle through and say, "Oh God, do you want this or that for me?" Because I had never allowed myself to be drawn into God's inner circle. Those kind of things seemed mysterious and almost ungraspable to me. Whereas now, having put the puzzle together a few times, I see, yeah, totally. This is God's will and this is how he moves.